งตะวันลับลาการเวลามีหมุนเปลี่ยนแต่มีสิ่งหนึ่งยังเหมือนเดิมคือใจของฉันไม่แปรเปลี่ยนฉันคนนี้ขอสัญญาจะดูแลเธอไม่ไปไหนไม่ว่าจะนานสักเท่าไรก็ยังเป็นเธอเพียงคนเดียวเวลาเธองอนพี่ก็จะงอจะไม่รอให้น้อยใจโปรดเชื่อใจพี่บ้างสิใครไม่รู้เป็นไรเธอชอบ
Good morning. I first came to Thailand March 4th, 2013, and I fell in love that first day. Did I fall in love? What fell in love? I fell into something. He was like my tour guide, and then he asked to be my boyfriend, and I said yes, and we were together that whole month. Then I went back to New Orleans, and I told my mom, I'm like, I have to get out of here. It's over. I got to get out of the city. So she flew down to New Orleans, and she helped me pack up. I got rid of everything. Like, you know, I gave all of my furniture and all this my stuff to my ex. We packed up my Honda Civic, and we drove first to Santa Fe, decided that's not the place. I told her I have a boyfriend in Thailand. She said, just go and be with him. And we had this idea of starting this clothing business, Shop Grace and Joy. Actually, it's called Grace and Joy. Our website is Shop Grace and Joy. You can go there and check it out. Use my code Lilly20 and get 20% off. So I flew here right before my June 1st, 2013. I came back and I rented a little house on the beach not far down that way. And I just had 2 suitcases to my name, and the house was like 12,000 baht. That's like $360. I felt so free. I felt so light, just having gotten rid of so much stuff that I didn't really need. Like, you know, I love stuff. I've accumulated so much stuff, but there's so much things that we don't really need. And just getting rid of that, like starting a whole new life for myself. And then Watt had his beach bar, and from the beach bar, I met a lot of cool people, you know, people who traveled, people who thought outside of the box, people who believed in a lot of the same things that I believed, like things that I was able to talk about, things that I never talked about with people really in New Orleans. I had my yoga for like 1 year, 8 months. I had that yoga community, but we never talked about the truther things like of what's going on in the government. It was more about like focusing on the positive and stuff. That was just one of the highest points in my life, like at that time in my life. That was one of the most free I'd felt. Like I'd been in a relationship since I was 18 years old, and I met Watt when I was 28. And as time progresses though, the life here isn't always what people like. If you don't have true peace inside your heart, all of your problems will follow you, and it could be a lonely place to live in. The friends you make, they inevitably, most of the time, leave. 95% of the people you make friends with, they're not going to be here forever. So it gets lonely. The days, it seems like every day is the same because there's no seasons. And a lot of times people fall into dark things that are bad for their brain and for their spirit and for their body. So what I'm trying to say is like, every person has problems, right? Like from some of the comments, I mean, just one particular comment, someone was like, you're complaining and you live in a third world country. Actually, I don't really consider Thailand a third world country. What about you guys, like the people that live here? Do you think Thailand's a very modern country, actually? People live a simple life, but not many people are like hungry, like really hungry, except for maybe during COVID or like the migrants from Myanmar. Thailand is a very rich country for Southeast Asia. It's never been colonized. And Thai people live simple lives. They don't need a bed to sleep in. They don't need a house. They can go sleep at like any of their friends' house that has like a little roof and a fan. They just need like a little roof and a fan, a little sala and a fan. But it's different for the expats, and there's expats here that have lived here for so long that they don't have any connections back to their home country. And I've had a lot of compassion for them during COVID because they didn't have a ways of making money. They had to figure out, like a lot of them had to figure out new ways of making money, new ways of providing, and that anxiety on them might have been even greater than the anxiety on a lot of the Thai people who could just go back to their village and live a simple life. Like I talked to some Thai people and they said, yeah, we didn't have any money, but I got to go back to my village and be with my family and I had so much fun. No money, but I love being with my family. Where the stress of the expats, you know, who live a certain life, they don't have that freedom of just going back to the village. And then they also have this extra stress of like the visa and everything. So the point of it is that nobody's life is perfect. And some people who are poor, who have nothing, have actually a better life than some of the richest people in the world who have absolutely no contentment and no joy and who are miserable, depressed human beings. So you can't always judge people just by the outside, right? You can't judge a book by its cover. We just live in a world where people's hearts are hardened. Like I was just said how, you know, people have made such mean comments that really hurt me, and that I've gotten to the point where I've just decided that I'm going to block those people because I want to read the comments, you know, and build a community here. And some person, like people calling me a horrible mother, that Nam does all the mothering, that I don't do anything when I'm the one who works full-time for the family and I'm always with my kids all day long. And somebody writes, Lily, can you take a little criticism? I mean, you can't be so overly sensitive. A little criticism, like telling somebody who is a horrible mother, someone who loves their children, that's not a little criticism. And the things that they say about Watt are like even worse than that I'm not even going to repeat it. It's easy to judge when you've never received it. I kind of understand that because I didn't get many bad comments until I got to maybe about 50,000 subscribers. And someone warned me, like a friend, she's like, you know, now you're putting the world out there, you have to be ready for the attacks. And I was like, oh no, it's fine. Like, it doesn't hurt me. Like, but especially when I was pregnant, it did hurt a lot.
Your little sack. Good morning.
How do you sleep, Nam?
Good, pretty.
Have you talked to your mom and dad? Who got mad?
ไม่อันตรายแล้วตอนนี้
They ไม่ที่บ้านคน
ใช่
คุ
ไม่
ณ
เป็นที่บ้านไปอยู่ที่
And
บ้านคนอื่น
Hai Tang cow. That's good. So she can send the money now. You want to go for a walk, Leon? You want to go to the beach today, Leon?
Tell your dreams.
I had a dream that we cut all of Leon's hair off and we shaved him bald.
Mommy!
Is your boo-boo better? Oh, you don't want to show us. It's better. You know who looks like Leon? Lila's looking like Leon. What? You think that Lyla looks like you? I think so. I think she looks like you. And you look like mommy, you know that?
No, your hair looks like
Leon looks like mommy.
Mama, but
And Luke looks like daddy and mommy. I want to know, what's for breakfast? This is how we make easy breakfast. We take leftover rice from yesterday and we add some, what is that,
ข้าวต้ม
Nam?
หมูพี่ลิข้าวต้มกระดูกหมูนี่กระดูกหมู
Oh, real, wow, real pork stock.
อันนี้ใส่นิดหน่อย
Yeah, and that's fake pork stock.
นิดหน่อย
Yeah, so that's gonna be so good. Look at the collagen. Wow. Lyla Rose Leknoy. Leon Noah Leknoy. Tamarai. Look at all of our clothes hanging out to dry in the sun. Oh, look. Found some shoes for Leon.
Shoe.
Let's see if he could do them himself. Come on, Leon, try put them on. You can do it. Wow! Almost. Lilly and I have a new baby. Isn't she beautiful? This looks like the bride of Chucky. So I'm just cutting up some vegetables and I'm just gonna cook them up and eat vegetables as my first meal today. I have a sweet potato in here, some pumpkin, cabbage, purple cabbage. This is not gourmet. I just threw all the vegetables together and I'm just in the mood to eat something really plain vegetables. So I just topped this with a little ricotta cheese, and this does have some pork stock, so it's not completely vegetarian. It has some nice collagen in there, good for your bones, for your brain, and for your skin. Uh-oh, what are you guys doing? You want some vegetables?
No! Yes.
Luke is starting to eat vegetables. That ricotta cheese had a little bit of like a yellow coating on top, but I tried to scrape it off and it was a little funky tasting, but I still ate it. I could still taste it in my mouth. Does my mouth resting?
It smells hot.
I couldn't let it go bad. It's so expensive, like over $10 for ricotta cheese. Look what Daddy got. Here's my second meal of the day. The same vegetables with two eggs. So I'm eating my second meal today. It's only 2.5 hours later, but I'm hungry. I've been working hard, editing, using my brain power. How are those strawberries?
Yeah, and good.
That's his favorite fruit, right? Wow, these strawberries are really good. They're so good, right?
Yeah.
Are you gonna eat all of them?
I have to.
Are so sweet and juicy. I think some of the best I've ever eaten.
Try this one.
Oh, thanks. He said try this one.
Try that again.
The one that, you mean the one that has a big bite out of it?
Yeah, it's like
Mmm.
it like melts like easier ones, lower ones.
See, when you start eating whole foods, clean foods, vegetables, fruits, your taste buds really get sensitive. It's better than Cheetos. Don't drive her crazy. Lyla! Leon! We got you some strawberries if there's any left. Wow. You ate most of them.
Come on, you speed. This is our round. Layla!
Just woke up from a nap. Every afternoon I've been napping. I think it's because I wake up at 5:30 and then I work and I just get really tired in the afternoon and it's warm and there's not much else better to do. But actually I want to get out of this habit and I want to start going to the gym instead. How much better would that be for me instead of napping if I went to the gym, because I really need to put on some muscle after losing 60 pounds. Yeah, the gym is really necessary now to make a difference. You know that I lost 60 pounds, right? Through discipline, through spiritual strategies. Go check out the video. I will have it linked in the description box below. Watt said he's out by the beach, so let's go check out the beach this afternoon at 5:30. And I brought some coffee with me. Could you all give this video a quick thumbs up, and if you could subscribe, that would be awesome. But make sure you also click that bell button for notifications so you are notified for my next video.
We're making a bunch of pile of them. This is area.
Let's see, things back up for business.
Yeah, back up in business.
The restaurants, beach bars are back up for business. There's not many on Myanmar, but there are some hotels. Watt is doing some type of fireworks.
Back up.
Where's Leon?
He's asleep. Look,
Where?
steady that smoke.
Daddy took my coffee cup. Good thing I brought it. I think a lot of you guys are where I was. You're holding on to too much baggage. You need to get yourself out of there, out of that house, out of that relationship. I mean, obviously things are complicated. Like, not all of you. Maybe you need a fresh start. Maybe you need to get rid of some baggage, like get rid of some things. Like me, I came to Thailand with 2 suitcases to my name, and then God did the rest of the work. All that other baggage came off too eventually. And I've never looked back.
การเวลามีหมุนเปลี่ยนแต่มีสิ่งหนึ่งยังเหมือนเดิมคือใจของฉันไม่แปรเปลี่ยนฉันคนนี้ขอสัญญาจะดูแลเธอไม่ไปไหนไม่ว่าจะนานสัก